Well, happy Weather Wednesday, Central Texas, and good evening. I hope you all had a great halfway through point in the week, and I hope you all are staying cool and hydrated out there because the heat continues, and it'll be with us and actually starting to increase as we go into the weekend, and we'll talk about why that is here in just a second, and I'll show you what those temperatures will probably look like here in a second as well. But first things first, I want to talk about something that I've been watching ever since last Friday. It's a chance for rain, and it's coming on Friday and Saturday. I have it for both Friday and Saturday right now, very low 10%, because we're not entirely sure on the speed of this front right here, which this is what this little blue line is. This is a very, very weak cool front. I'm calling it a cool front because our temperatures are actually not going to really drop at all. If anything, they're actually going to rise due to what's called compressional heating out ahead of the front. Think of this as a boundary. As that pushes air south, it collides with other air out ahead of it, i.e. in the Dallas area and Central Texas area, and that heats us up faster because the pressure rises out ahead of that front. But as we go into the weekend, this is actually a few hours ago. Let me go forward in time here so you can see what it looks like in the future here. Here's Friday about noontime. You can see this little L right here, counterclockwise spin, is a very weak low pressure system. In the weather world, we call that a shortwave trough. And that is actually being dragged off of the mountains by two things. We have high pressure, which winds around high pressure are clockwise, so that's dragging that off the mountains. And there was, you may have seen it earlier, right above the banner, there is an upper level, stronger long wave trough, which is a stronger low pressure system. That one is counterclockwise spinning. So that is dragging that one off the mountains through the Central Plains and into the Midwestern states by Friday and Saturday and Sunday of this weekend. But all that really means for us is that counterclockwise spin around that weak low shortwave trough is going to bring a northerly wind, as you can see right there. And once we get winds coming out of the north, that you sometimes sends down some cooler, drier air. But we're not really going to see the drier or cooler part. We're actually going to see what is happening ahead of that front. Think of a frontal boundary as like a little C shape. It looks like this. As it moves this way, it's going to shunt all the air out ahead of it upwards into the sky, and that's what creates the cloud tops. And eventually it turns into rain. So that'll be with us for both Friday and Saturday as it turns into a stationary front right around the Red River area in North Texas before that system kind of dwindles away, withers away, going into Sunday and Monday. And look at what comes in to replace it. High pressure, and look where it's going, right over Texas. So you can expect some heat, some serious heat for Sunday and Monday of next week, which you'll see on the 7-day here in a moment. Now, timing of the rain, we're thinking Friday and Saturday. One of those 2 days is going to be our 10% chance of rain, and then this is what it could look like. As that boundary starts sinking a little bit further south, that'll send up some of that warm, humid air up into the upper levels of the sky and produce some of those taller cloud tops to see some of that. So we're going to hold on to a 10% chance of rain Friday or Saturday. One of those 2 days is going to be the day that we see one or two little spotty showers around the area somewhere. But hey, we'll take whatever we can get because you can see right here the burn bands are piling on, not just in our area. If we take a big old zoom out across the beautiful state of Texas, it is not looking good out there across our entire state. So we'll take any kind of rate we can get. And you can see temperatures not looking good either. As we go into this weekend, we'll probably be in the low mid 100s. So if you want to escape the heat, you're going to want to do it in the morning or nighttime because temperatures will be in the 70s through about 9 a.m. But after that, high temperatures are going to be right back in the low mid 100s for your Thursday, your Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all the way into next week. As soon as that high pressure system moves overhead, we're going right back to the intense heat. And if you missed this forecast, you can always catch us on the 6 News app. It'll cost you exactly $0.